Why do great power rivalries keep returning? Even when leaders change, ideologies evolve, and global institutions expand. The Cold War ended, globalization deepened, yet strategic competition between the United States and China intensifies. Why? Neorealism, also known as structural realism, answers this by shifting the focus away from human nature and toward the structure of the international system itself. According to Kenneth Waltz, the problem is not aggressive leaders, it is the system they operate within. Waltz argued that the defining feature of international politics is anarchy, the absence of a central authority above states. Because there is no global government guaranteeing security, every state must rely on self-help. Survival becomes the primary objective. But Waltz went further. He argued that what truly shapes global behavior is not just anarchy, but the distribution of capabilities across the system. Whether the world is unipolar, bipolar, or multipolar determines patterns of stability and competition. Structure constrains behavior. Even peaceful states behave similarly because they face the same systemic pressures. The Cold War provides a clear example. The world was bipolar, dominated by the United States and the Soviet Union. According to Waltz, bipolar systems are relatively stable because power is concentrated in two major actors, reducing uncertainty about threats. During the Cuban Missile Crisis, both superpowers avoided nuclear war not because of trust, but because the structural reality of mutual destruction imposed restraint. The balance between two dominant powers created predictability. Stability emerged from systemic equilibrium, not moral alignment. Now consider the post-Cold War era. After 1991, the system appeared unipolar, with the United States as the dominant power. But as China's economic and military capabilities grew, the distribution of power began shifting. From a neo-realist perspective, U.S. efforts to strengthen alliances in the Indo-Pacific, including partnerships like AUKUS and expanded cooperation with Japan, are predictable balancing responses. Similarly, China's military modernization and strategic investments are rational attempts to secure position within a changing structure. The behavior is systemic, not personal. Neorealism also emphasizes that capabilities matter more than stated intentions. A state may claim peaceful development, but others measure power through military expenditure, technological advancement, economic scale, and strategic geography. NATO expansion is interpreted by its members as defensive, but Russia evaluates the shift in capabilities near its borders. In an anarchic system, uncertainty forces states to prepare for worst-case scenarios regardless of declared motives. Structure compels caution. Neorealism strips international relations to its core mechanics: anarchy, survival, and power distribution. It explains recurring rivalry not as failure of diplomacy, but as structural inevitability in a system without hierarchy. Whether examining US-China competition, Russia's strategic posture, or regional balancing in Asia, the logic remains consistent. And now that you understand how Kenneth Waltz reframed realism through systemic structure, the next step is to examine the theory that challenges this structural determinism: liberalism in international relations.